Today, U.S. Transportation Secretary Sean Duffy stopped in Minnesota to talk about what the federal government is doing to improve air traffic control systems across the country. The FAA has faced criticism since that deadly crash between an American Airlines plane and a Black Hawk helicopter at a Washington, D.C. area airport earlier this year. Our Renee Cooper is here with the focus of today's visit, Renee.
Well, yeah, and Callan, since that tragic crash earlier this year, we've heard reports of near misses across the U.S. airspace. Now, here in Minnesota, Duluth has the third oldest operating air traffic control tower in the country. And that's where the Transportation Secretary was today, as local officials there continue to push for millions still needed to upgrade their system there.
I was born and raised in Hayward. I have flown a lot out of this airport.
U.S. Transportation Secretary Sean Duffy and Congressman Pete Stauber touring Duluth Air Traffic Control.
I was taken by how old it was, how antiquated it was.
Technology in the 1952 tower continues to grow more outdated as the FAA cites a 10% uptick in airport traffic there in the last year and climbing.
I would love to tell you that you're all really unique and special, but you're not. In that I look across from community to community, and this is the American story.
Duffy touting $12.5 million in the so-called One Big Beautiful Bill as a down payment to improve systems across the U.S., adding that he was hoping for more than double that.
Had I got all the money that I wanted in the Big Beautiful Bill that Pete was helping me fight for, the $31 billion versus the $12.5 billion, I would have had it for all of the bricks and mortar that we needed.
Plans are in place here to build a taller tower with better sight lines and upgrade decades-old operating systems. In all, an estimated $72 million project. So far, it has $2.2 million in local funding, $15 million from the state, and nearly $17 million in federal dollars. Still, leaving the airport with a $38 million funding gap.
I need more from the state. I need more from the local community because there's a huge trunk for the federal government. And then we're going to find out, what that number is and, what we can do to make sure this project goes.
Look, if I were this administration, I wouldn't talk about air traffic safety.
Governor Tim Walz critical when asked about Duffy's visit during the Vikings training camp late this week.
We've had more near misses. We've had more issues with that.
And the governor says the president's bill is already shifting more costs to the state to cover cuts to things like Medicaid and SNAP benefits.
But I think that our take in state government is we'll work with you and take a look at it and see what happens. But I think Minnesotans need to recognize a lot of this is bait and switch. It's not doing what it said it was, and we need to analyze what that means.
Now, airport officials say the project can start as soon as all of that money is secured, and it could be completed in about 2 years. And Callan, on top of those physical infrastructure issues, Duffy was saying that there are about 3,000 air traffic controllers short across the country. So they got a couple things they're working on there. One, offering bonuses to people who are about to retire to keep them on the job. And then for top scoring people trying to get into those limited training spots, they're starting to prioritize those people in hopes of getting more people, successfully through that training.
A couple of different approaches there, and we know you'll be following the impact here locally, especially with the millions still needed in Duluth.
Absolutely, Callan.
All right, thanks, Renee.